Look, man. Yeah, probably.
couldn't find a defense for that.
Yeah, we get on. I do a lot of work with Alan. He's a cool guy, but
yeah,
they do have a cool slogan. And as someone who loves a commitment to the bit, cool slogans is definitely a reason to do it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's better than ckzao Katana, that's for sure. I mean, that's a lovely new one for them. But we're going to get underway in this second BO1 of ESL Challenger Valencia. Day 1, pistol round, starting up. Movistar Riders on CT side after the knife round, and Mopos with the dual Berettas and the Kevlar to kick us off. We see those dualies really come into the meta on pistols as of late, but Freddy, goodness me, what a way to open it up. Showtime gives Sunpius no chance at all, and now the dualies has to fire off, does get one. Alex is there to help as well, should be able to catch off another, but in comes Mopos, he doesn't give a damn. There it is, 2 guns are better than 1, and just like that, Movistar win the pistol.
I mean, one absolutely insane shot, we've got to say, to open the round up. Didn't even see him. But, yeah, the dualie's just way too effective. Loving it. Love the dualies. And it's funny. Sometimes they kind of fall apart. Sometimes not so much.
Yeah. And I think the pretty interesting thing about the HUMMER side, of course, as well, that they've actually won every single nuke they've played in the last 3 months in their own region. Sprout was the only one they lost to, of course, in the ESL Pro League conference, and that was 16-14. So very close. I mean, as I said, they've got the map that they would want in this scenario. Of course, the previous attempts were ckzao Katana, but at the moment we don't actually have a picture.
Yeah, we're just working on getting our program feedback.
So we actually have no eyes right now. We're as blind as getting fully flashed for 5 seconds.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to guess.
You're gonna have to guess. Yeah.
It's funny. I think the Twitch chat's gonna know way more what's going on.
Exactly.
Than we are.
So I can hear an M4.
Sounds like we got some Glocks. Round's over. There you go.
So it was a full eco. Clearly they full ecoed, and the M4 got 3 kills.
Yeah,
say that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get the picture back, at least for us, very soon. Because if we don't, then we can't cast a game. Really.
Yeah. Well, I would imagine the AKs are coming out early.
Yeah.
Showing our chops here and our knowledge of how Nuke works and what to expect.
Do you think they'll be able to tell where the kills are without a picture?
No.
Okay.
I'll be real with you.
I mean, you can hear the sound of me when you run across different floors, right? He's got a butterfly knife.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's little bits. There's little bits we can pick up on, but
yeah. So
early nades, a Molotov.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds
shots
like
ringing out.
Yeah, it looks like we've got. Sounds like a smoke being popped, and there we go. Oh, we got a picture back. God bless you, production.
Couple of kills coming in early here for the Movistar Riders side. So, love to see it. Alex, you would imagine through these outside smokes, it's probably the way that it went down.
Yeah.
Again, we sound a bit silly, don't we? Because I think Twitch chat have seen all this.
Yeah, probably. But they'll realise that, I mean, if you cast blind, it's pretty tough, I would say, honestly.
Well, it's a funny challenge, perhaps. Alex is going to get caught off guard, though. ckzao will manage to creep around. Those smokes, I suppose, effective for that, but still, the advantage looking pretty solid here for Movistar Riders.
Yeah, I mean, I have managed to get that flank toward outside, of course. That's the only frag back in response, though. ckzao does get that one. And, of course, this HUMMER side, they've got a hell of a lot of experience with Showtime and ZQK, of course. They've been around for yonks on teams like Pain and Immortals back in the day, maybe even 6 years ago, probably at this point. Mopos does get one more, though, and that puts pressure on Delboni and ckzao. One coming in from Heaven and one coming in from the hut area. There's one, out of bullets for the last. That's the M4A1S nerf coming back to bite Mopos there, but Sunpius is there for the insta-trade. So there's the 3-0 confirmed.
Yeah, might have even been a little bit of muscle memory holding down Mouse One, expecting more bullets to come out, rather than, reading into the fact he's got a low mag, get the hell out of dodge. It does make it costly in the end. HUMMER, however, start off dodgy in that round, so didn't really go to plan. ckzao looking kind of nice in that round, let's say. Those were some good shots, so
no doubt.
We'll see whether it pans out. But yeah, Movistar Riders, flying start, CT side start, everything shaping up nicely in these early rounds.
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion this could be a quick one. I mean, as I said, the fact that HUMMER actually, or of course previously ckzao Katana, actually hadn't lost a nuke in their region, that is a sort of a statistic on HLTV that could sort of lull you into a false sense of security. But these pistols coming into the A site, there's no security with those. Going to be eaten up pretty comfortably. Sunpius defensive toward the back of the silo, and Davy G will get the last 4-0 start for Movistar. Now HUMMER with their buy coming in. They need to start to make something happen. They at least do have the AWP, but getting the AWP impactful on T-side Nuke can often be quite difficult.
Yeah, very true. Certainly be happy with a little bit in the previous round. You know, damage is always nice. But it's already very fast moving up to 4, right? HUMMER have got to put something on the board. At the very least, leave a mark with this round. I think they've yet to imprint any of them. We've seen select individual moments that look good, but rounds themselves just not coming together. Sunpius with the aggressive angle finds Denoco.
Yeah.
And he's already 0-5. You know, like, it's looking very, very tough already.
And SQK is at risk of that as well. And at the moment, it's going to be pretty interesting to see them. I'm probably going toward ramp at this stage. But, yeah, I mean, I would say that the thing for Movistar is they are very 50-50 on this map. And they've had some interesting ones before. They've beaten Sprout 16-9, of course. They've also lost to Apex in the IM Dallas qualifier 16-2. So, I mean, there's been some weird results for them. Some pass on the defense toward ramp does take down his counterpart, Orpo ZQK, and he manages to fall away with his life as well. Already a 9-1 start for Sunpius.
I was very ready for that boost to come off.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Sunpius just one step ahead of the game. Hometown advantage. We speak big of it. And especially in the Iberian region, I have to say, it's certainly not an area that has an awful lot of talent depth. Ooh, nice find from ckzao.
See disappointment on Axe's face with that one, peeling away from his monitor as if to say, oh, I shouldn't have missed that. That was free for me. But gets punished for it. Heavy G. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice flick down. Actually gets punished. He tries to get a jump shot in the end there as well, knowing that I think one bullet would have been enough. Yeah, 19 HP, 27-1 from an AK would have taken him down, but a nice flick to stop the ladder aggression with that FAMAS as well. He did a double headshot to get that one.
It's a bit off, isn't it? It's a bit off. Delboni, I think, is trying to be the distractionary player in and around that ladder. ckzao either get the trade or work off the distraction. Actually gets neither. And then they just wait the timeout.
Yeah.
Which, man, on the T side of Nuke, I feel like if you're not finding yourself into a bomb site, into some action, then, yeah, you're looking very, very, very out of ideas in the super early rounds here. So, I don't know, I'd take a pause on this, to be honest.
This buy is a bit everywhere as well. Showtime has got an AWP, and I presume to be a hero AWP. The 1 AK. It's him to take it up as well, not ZQK, which is surprising, I would say, in that one. Of course, he is the one with armor, so maybe that makes sense. He's just going for a complete search of outside. He's already got control of red, but I say control, Sunpius is already here, having a close scope in to check silo. But if he just peeks now, you can imagine he get that kill. But now Showtime's holding it, so Sunpius has actually missed his opportunity to get a frag without a player even giving him a second glance. Tech9, P250 and Deagle still on HUMMER side as well. It would be just the way Counter-Strike works if they were to win their first round with this sort of a buy, but they try and get the boost up, and that's when Sunpius shows himself again.
He knew that whole time. I think he heard the scope, and then, of course, hearing the footsteps as the round goes on. Smoke dissipates perfectly for Alex. Denoco does get that trade out, but surely said and done here in this round. Down goes the Deagle. And now big man Dan. Ooh, nearly finding Mopos, not able to get it done, however. And a super clean round once again from the Movistar Riders, 6-0. This
I can hear some applause as well.
Yeah.
Sounds like there are some people in the Valencia crowd supporting their home team. I'm very happy about this start that they have. I would say, I mean, looking at the teams in the event, everyone knows that Furia is likely the heavy favourite, with outsiders probably coming in at a close second, even with the changes, of course, that they have made recently. But I would honestly say Movistar, despite their occasional inconsistencies online, everyone's inconsistent online, I would say they have a good solid shot at making something happen. And this round already for HUMMER is going south very quickly indeed. Alex is showing HUMMER the hammer. Look at the damage he's done outside. ZKQ 10 health, ckzao 14, and Denoco already out of the round.
From here, you should surely be able to win it, you would assume. Movistar Riders, it's been plain sailing so far. They are very, very ready for the lower bomb site drop. They'll Boney will catch Alex, but again, it's at the cost of even more HP.
Oh, thought that was going to be an HE for a second. He was going to pull out, and then I realised he didn't have one. Feels bad. Could have got 2 kills with that if he had one. But they will creep up now toward B. Damage's playing it very safe. He could probably have just peeked down, maybe even got both. He tries to get the elevated angle, and this time it's showtime, of course. The one player on relatively full health gets some damage taken, but it's only down to 34. But this is going to be a very difficult site hold with barely even... I think actually it's 60 health combined between 3 players. ckzao does get one though, and with the AWP, it doesn't matter if you're on low health. It's 1 bullet, 1 frag, and now Death and some Pies need to retake. And an AWP retake from ramp is very difficult, but he does hit that shot. Takes a dink, actually. I think maybe even through the floor there toward some Pies. But again, the time now is an issue. Even though the health is so low, Death has to be the one to do work here. And he does take the arm of ZQK, and oh, that's a big whiff from Delboni. If he got that 1 kill, perhaps he could have run away and hidden and maybe won out the round for his team, because look, that defuse actually was pretty close, wasn't it?
All the difference. 7 on the trot, looking unstoppable, to be honest with you. That's the first bit of adversity I think we've seen all game long, so...
yeah.
And if they knew what we knew, I think some of the damage there is unconfirmed, really, which is why we maybe saw Davy not play as aggressive as we really wanted him to. You know, just take a face, you'll get the kill, and maybe even 2. His fear kind of getting the better of him, really.
Indeed. Pause coming in. They need it. Have a discussion about to figure this one out. They need to improve their start. And we actually see a little bit of a glimpse of the crowd there. That's nice. There's some faces in the crowd supporting their home team. And it wouldn't surprise me if there's a couple of hardcore Brazilian supporters as well there going for one of the 4 Brazilian teams in this event, of course. And there'll be a lot of discussion about that coming in, especially with the changes to 0-0 Nation or 0-0 Godsend, to be honest.
Somewhat. Yeah, we'll keep our eyes on that team. They'll be playing next, actually.
Yep.
Against Outsiders. And then it's Furious Sprout to close out the opening games. Well, number 8 here starts off with a bang. Door blasted open, smoke coming in. You usually get a kill or 2 off of this, but absolutely nothing. It's very quiet. As Alex is going to make his way down, perhaps suspecting a player has indeed dropped in. Not going to be the case. It's a late ramp push. Yeah. An outside fake, I think, from the nades that I have seen thrown. You can see them coming down on the minimap here as well. So we'll see. Maybe a long B split. Very, very popular indeed. They've got to get past the AWP of Davy G, though. The secondary AWP coming into play. Drops that bomb. He's going to tag another player up as well. Some Pious will go down outside, however. 4 on 4. Yeah. It gets a bit weird. When you start splitting this defense, they really have to be careful with how they retake control. A nice move from Mopos. Yeah,
that was important, for sure. Only the second death, actually, of some Pious. But, yeah, recovered immediately. WG on that secondary AWP, giving HUMMER a different look again. So comfortable at 7-0 up to be able to pull that out now. The economy is not perfect, but in a good spot to be able to take that sort of risk, especially with a lead at the moment already. Alex is now holding the little stairs angle toward the double doors. Glass will be broken, and in comes ckzao. Only gets a bit of damage, and only 1 bullet worth of damage, actually. And even that lurk is a very common strategy on Nuke to have 1 player around about the squeaky door as the bomb comes in toward B to wait for a rotation on the lurk to catch them from dropping down the vent, perhaps. But it's telegraphed easily, and that is 8 in a row. Already, they've confirmed their lead on the half, but I have a feeling it's going to be a bit bigger than that.
It's scary. It's scary. This is where I love to throw in, you know, a bit of the pros, I guess. How deep does the rabbit hole go? That's very surface level reading. A bit pretentious of me. But all the same, it really does become a question of just stopping it, of like, okay, well, we need to get 4 or 5, I guess, guys, so we have at least a little bit of a chance, especially when you're coming into a round like this. You ain't got the money, you ain't got the buy, and Movistar Riders are not putting a foot wrong. Absolutely not. Individuals flying.
Yeah.
They came a bit close in one of those rounds, but they still kept it together. And now against the half buy, they're keeping it together. You know, this is perfect play right now from Movistar.
Yeah, the thing that scares me the most is they've only really had something to talk about, something to say, oh, we could have won that round once.
Yeah.
It's been a complete wipeout. There's only one, and that was around where they took such a ridiculous amount of damage as well. So even that was a little bit rough.
And the thing is as well, you kind of look at it where Movistar Riders, although, you know, the CT side doesn't have to be as mind gamey as kind of, you know, getting the better of your opponent on a full round tactical level, if that makes sense, right? They still have not gone all that deep into their game plan. So far, playing it by instinct, playing it by ear is looking pretty good. Alex has changed it up as an individual, gets aggressive, goes through the smoke, goes back through the smoke, and he's just getting as many kills as he likes. One more?
Isn't there?
Yeah, it's just all too easy. And that's a very dangerous line to come out of a caster's mouth in your first game of the tournament, right?
It is. I mean, we mentioned early game jitters for MIBR, maybe making that game against Rare Atom a bit closer than perhaps it should have been. Using a couple of rounds they certainly shouldn't have, but at this stage you can really tell that HUMMER are not feeling it as of yet. Movistar showing their experience and their quality on Nuke. Alex up to 16-5 with 3 kills in this round. And it was him and Mopoz actually who had some insane performances as of late. I think I saw a near 40 bomb from Mopoz in a recent... actually, that was from Alex, my bad, in a recent online game. I think it might have been in the Challenger League playoffs. He was having an insane tear, and you can see Alex just taking full rain outside, went through the first smoke, as you say, and then came back through it again. Guy just doesn't give a damn at the moment.
Bit annoying as well. When you sat here, you've not picked up any rounds, and this guy is just running in without a care in the world.
The fact
he's killing you.
That's wild.
And then he got one more. You can't trade it. You know what I mean? It's hard to remain composed when things like that happen to you. Got the crowd in.
Even a G2 shirt in the crowd.
Oh,
I'm afraid G2 aren't here, my friend. Have to
well, they're worldwide.
Wait for Cologne for that.
Yeah.
I know. I got the G2 UK shirt recently.
Nice.
I couldn't resist. Too nice. Do you have any jerseys?
I got a first-time God-sent one from my man Madden at an event that I did.
Legend.
And I did buy the commemorative shirt for the FaZe major win. Not technically a jersey.
Yeah, no, that counts.
But I do need to get a few more.
I do need to get a few esports clothing, so that answers the question. All good. Alex again holds a tight line toward outside, takes down Showtime on that tight line. And I'm not one to necessarily believe in the caster curse too much, Scriv, actually. But this has kind of got 16-0 written all over it.
Oh, he said it. He said it.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. We're going to be here until like 6 o'clock now. You know? This is going to go to 4 overtimes.
Don't. It's only a best of 1. Got best of 3, still best of 3 to come tomorrow.
Exactly.
Wait for the overtimes to come then. Make it exciting.
Yes, absolutely. Keep us on our toes. And, you know, when I'm well rested, for sure.
Of course.
I don't want 4 overtimes to... Not quite yet. Not quite.
No. Give us at least another day's sleep. I think... Yeah, well, I had a flight cancelled. You had, I think, 2. And it's been a bit of a nightmare to get to travel. But
jet lag for our American friends.
Of course, yeah. Mimi and GRT, they'll be casting the BO1 after this one, so they'll be with you very soon for that. Looking forward to those next few games, especially the 0-0 Nation with the new God-sent core, of course, that they've just announced today. Defender's making a play through that ramp smoke, or the hell smoke, I should say, but some players are just way too aware of that, and he even gets the little wall bang through the edge.
He's on fire.
Toward ckzao, and that's 15-3 for him, 18-5 for Alex. Absolute wipeout.
Alex, I think, is only statistically higher because they've been playing outside a bit more, right? So he gets more opportunities to take fights, but some Pius are just not missing, actually. I think might be worthwhile going back and seeing all the fights he's put himself in. I wouldn't be surprised if he's won a good 90-95% of the fights and the shots that he's taken. So... yeah, he is absolutely on fire. And a lot of question marks coming into this team, right? And they did a bit of a weird thing with the international European lineup for a while. brought back players, and then added in some Pius, and he did hit the ground running. Alex, man.
Again.
It's just disgusting,
They keep fighting him outside, and it's not working at all. And they're very split again. I mean, this is not the Hummer that I thought I'd see. I thought I'd see a little bit of a closer one than this. Maybe I thought it would have been like maybe a 16-10 to Movistar, but at this point, it's looking scarily bad for Hummer. Moposas go aggressive, and they're just waiting for Movistar to get a bit bored, it feels like, and finally push into an angle. But Alex won't do that. He'll continue with that angle toward main, and ckzao now dinked down as well to 36 health. He's got no chance, I'm afraid.
It's tough. It's tough, man. I feel like, you know, obviously to have not picked up a round yet, HUMMER are indeed making some mistakes and, like you say, not quite playing together. At the same time, it's incredibly difficult. Orpa's not missing, and Alex is kind of playing the perfect outside hold, right? His early aggression, really solid, aim on point to win the aim duels. You're maybe not around to trade him, I guess, right? That's certainly something that they could improve on. But then also you see when you're trying to find a gap and whatnot, Alex, even though he's having an amazing game, still patience of a saint to just hold the safe angle, not throw away the man advantage, not throw away the strong position that he's found himself in.
I mean, you're not going to pass up an opportunity to get a clean sheet BO1 in front of your home crowd, are you? They're going to want this badly. They're going to want this one. They're going to be smelling blood for sure, and there's plenty of it been shed on the HUMMER side already, I have to say. This is a Movistar that I remember from IEM Fall, and when they took down G2, of course, last year, and plenty of good results in Pro League as well, beating the likes of Cloud9 and stuff. Good flash, though, toward Ramp, actually. They've got some progress, but again, Sunplayers are just hiding, and he's not even got the AWP in this round this time. Just in the cubby, bomb dropped again, 2 Tech9s left. Finally, a kill comes through for Nuke, but just nothing to be said for this one. Good peek from ckzao to bail out his teammate, but now it's just Nuke. He probably shouldn't have been bailed out, to be honest, because his teammate was so high. A little dink, but that was a dink through that entire box, so it's only 16 damage. And that is now 13-0. 3 away from what would be a perfect start, quite literally, in ESL Challenger Valencia.
So frustrating for HUMMER in that round. Flash is real nice. We got to chase it. We got to find these kills. You know, you're on the half buy. Why not? The rules are certainly different, and shots just not landing. And then the player that charged in and tried to capitalize is the one with the bomb. So to a certain point, you do have to feel for them. That I suppose it's like when you get unlucky and the scoreline's like this, it's just exacerbated so much more. A-Rush coming in. Mopos with the quick switch around for 2. Alex also going to get 2. Of course he is. Double spray down for ckzao. What is that? 1 versus 1 now onto Sunplayers, waiting for him to come through the smoke, but he's crept in behind the vent. Reset the engagement. But Sunplayers, again, the patience is king, and he will clutch it up in the one-on-one. Nearly for HUMMER.
Yeah, that was a shame. I mean, and ckzao just spraying wildly. He spots the first player behind, then the smoke blooms. The second player drops in front, so he just holds down mouse 1 and gets both. The third was a particularly good guess for sure.
Yeah.
But in the end, Sunplayers was just there, ready and waiting to increase his KD to 19-4. Alex is 24-6. This is ridiculous so far, and they are 1 away from a perfect half on CT side Nuke. Get those.
You really tried. You really tried.
Yeah, I'm trying. I want to see a close game, man. Come on. Opening pick for HUMMER. Let's go. Come on.
Here we go. Ball game play for Mopos. You know, I believe too.
I think it's 14-1 now.
We all say it together. No, but I mean, maybe. Sunplayers. Oh.
Presence shown.
A miss. Alex, however, holding outside, turns at the worst possible time.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Oh, here's the smoke, though, and yeah, that's going to give the game away. Alex gets very lucky indeed, because that could have been the round if he fell.
Yeah, and ZQK is the one that's still alive as well. He was the one who got that one opening frag. They try and bait out the up-draw ramp, and they're successful in doing so. Incendiary deployed to fall back. Delboni again in that sort of lurk position to hold for the rotations. Get some information on 1 falling down toward the vent, but only 1. Didn't hear deaths, I don't think, rotating in. So HUMMER looks like, after changing up the pace in the previous, didn't work for them. Alex getting those A lovely amount of kills again before Sunpius won the 1v1. Sunpius is in the right position against Scriv. Possibly make this a possibility, but there we go. Showtime does take deaths out. Now Sunpius needs to show up. Does get one. Looking for a second. Makes it happen as well. They're getting pushed down to the side, and he does eventually fall. 2v2. Alex and Mopos to try and win a clean half.
Mopos with a quick flank. Alex, 25 kills.
Wild.
Let's add a couple more to that, I think. He's going to try distracting away. It's Mopos to come through. Delboni can't get them both. The flawless half. 15-0 for Movistar Riders in front of the home crowd. You can hear them going off. What a beautiful half of Counter-Strike from Alex and Sunpius in particular. HUMMER Esports doing their damnedest, but they couldn't get it over the line.
Absolutely incredible. And we'll have to see if somehow they can make a comeback after the break.
Well, might be over a bit sharpish here for game 2.
Oh my god, Dest is smiling. I've never seen him smile in all the times I've ever watched Counter-Strike. That's what a 15-0 does to you. Incredible.
So far it is. HUMMER, I think, indeed have not helped themselves, let's say, right? But some pretty miraculous Counter-Strike coming in from Movistar Riders, and certainly a miracle required from HUMMER Esports here to get the run back, take us to overtime with 15 rounds in a row. Now, if there's any place to do it, maybe the CT side of Nuke is the place. CT side of Ancient's probably the better place, but this one's pretty good. Delboni going to open up. Stopping the vent dive, half of it. Not quite all of it. They are ready for the B hit, though. 5 on 4. Down goes Denoco. Down goes Delboni. We got ourselves a little upgrade onto the Julies. And now it's just ckzao.
Well, that was fast. I don't know if someone's been timing how long this best of one has actually lasted, but it's about to be over in a split second. It feels like. ckzao last alive, and there it is in front of their home crowd. Look at them. They all absolutely love it. It's a 16-0, absolute flawless clean sheet for Movistar to get the first BO1 in their favour.
You couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. Could be the first step here on their story. We'll see. I mean, they're loving it. They've got the crowd behind them. They've got an absolutely great opening game. And like I say, some individuals here are really...